Up. Looks halfway decent. Always moves around for me. All right. Hey, Bonsai. Hey, Simon. How's my day? It's fine. Hey, Chopin enthusiast. How's it going? Yo, gamer 000. How is everyone doing? Scriabin says hi. I like that that's your just opening message as well. I'm starting to think that you're really actually a reincarnation of Scriabin, and that's why it's always that. You just ran 9 kilometers? Sweet! Awesome. I've been off of my foot because I totally messed up my left foot by running a half marathon last Sunday. But no, probably not tomorrow, but I think Thursday I'm gonna try to get running again. How to start learning to improvise? Yeah, let's talk about it. I actually just made a video that's basically this, that I have not edited yet, but I would assume would be tonight or tomorrow. I'll drop it. You need a David Goggins mentality. Yes and no. There's things that I really like about David Goggins, but there's definitely things that you need to be careful with, because that's how you get injured. That's really how you get injured. And I don't think he's even honest about his David Goggins mentality. Hey, Studio Monroe. Ayal, let me show you, in my opinion, the quickest, easiest, down and dirty way to understand how to improvise. You're going on a bike tour with your friends, going for 120 kilometers. That sounds like a lot of fun. Sounds like a lot of fun. What type of terrain? Like rolling hills, or you got some real mountains in there? That's what makes that's what makes it. Hey, you're from Ukraine? Awesome. All right, let's talk about improv real quick. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, why am I saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? It's because that's what a lot of people refer to as the Nashville number system. And what it really means is you're accounting for each chord. What year did I start? We're following a river, so pretty flat. That's awesome. Yes, there you go. 6, 7, 6, 7. I said the funny number, exactly. Start playing piano at 7. I started at 7. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna have your improv. And what you're gonna do is you're just gonna learn one scale and one set of scale degree chords. It could be C major if you wanna keep it real easy. It could be A major, it doesn't matter. Just learn one scale and one set of scale degree chords. So for simplicity's sake, we'll do it in C. So we learned one scale and one set of scale degree chords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. And you can even do the little adjustment like this. We can do Dance Monkey, don't worry. At age around, 6, 7, exactly. Let's see how many times we can say 6, 7. You do speak English? Awesome. Hey, Army. Armil, sorry. Okay, so we have, you was in your live? Yep, I remember, Sarah. We're talking improv right now. Okay, Nashville numbers. IN Gamer, hello, Artfu, Master of Puppets. We'll do some requests. We're not going to be quite as request heavy today. I want to try a little bit of different things. Exactly. What about 6, 8? Well, you know that 7, 8, 9. Okay, all right, enough of this. Enough of this foolishness. Back to the improv. Now, once you understand your chords, you're going to pick 4 numbers. The 4 numbers are going to be whatever you want. We're going to do 1, 7, 6, 2, just for fun. Yeah, I can play Chopin Nocturne. Which nocturne do you want? Ian is asking if you want to have fries. I mean, I don't know. Fries are pretty good, but it's a lot of carbs. So 1, 7, 6, 2. Now, you're going to play that in your left hand, and then you're going to improvise in your right hand, and just whatever. See how that works? That is probably my most straightforward way of how to just get right into improv and understand. All right, if you're not going to give me a specific nocturne, we're just going to pick one. Let's find what nocturnes we can do. Randomly doing an ad for yourself out of nowhere? Jazz, bro? All right, we can do a little bit of jazz for you too. Sub, love the content, appreciate it. Hey, Q1Q, how's your favorite Zuckerberg? Wait, you have multiple Zuckerbergs? There's more than one Zuckerberg in your life? Ugh. Let's see. Da da ya da 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 da. Let's go to Opus 32. Probably. We'll see. You have another day to work on my prelude? That's 9 seconds? No. Sorry. We're going to go over the entries right now. Here we go. This is Opus 15, number 3 for the Nocturne lovers. You broke your back again? Oh no, that's so sad. I'm just waiting for T-Rog to show up. You know how to play? It's crazy, I do. This one's so calming. Running to nocturnes, by the way, if you haven't ever sat down, gone outside and ran to nocturnes, I highly recommend it. I just hit random notes, and they just, music comes out. Oh no, you're totally fine, Blue Bug. I mean, if you want to make a prelude, go for it. Interstellar. Love your lives and your content. Lies. It's lives. Do nothing guy. Yo, dude. Hey, how's it going? Skylar Rivero. What are all those things behind you? They're objects. Chopin Nocturnes. What is it? Yes, that is what it is. Chopin plus Interstellar? Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. Actually, I didn't play my favorite nocturne, but that's okay. My favorite nocturne of all time has to be D flat. Where is it? Da, ba, da, 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 da. That's right, number 5. What? Opus 15, number 2. It was one off. Okay, you wanted number 2. We'll go there. And we'll do it with Interstellar in there. We'll get a little bit of both. We're going to do longer plays today of some stuff. Not everything. TOTR meme song. Yeah, Zubeen Garg. Give me a Zubeen Garg song. I'm happy to. Yeah, I can't help you with that, bot GME. Sorry. Yeah. No spam. Been through a lot last few days. Interstellar, our destiny lies above us. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be real disappointed if we don't get spaceships that we can just commercially travel on by the end of our lives. Like, this is definitely the century. And at some point, we're hoping Chirag joins on soon, and then we will do some compositions too. Just tell me, give me a heads up before you need to go, Chopin enthusiasts, so we can do your piece if Chirag's not timely. His song Maya Bini? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we can do Killer Queen. Fade to Black. Opus 9, number 2. Chopin, GEG. Hey, Mac Attack. Yeah, I've heard of Prayer by Kendrick. Do you want to hear it? I know it's not you guys, but every time I read any of your guys' messages, I read them in a very annoyed way. So like when someone says, I'm like, hey, oh yeah, I know prayer, I could play it. And they're like, sure, if you could play it. Can you play your birthday? Yeah, I can play birthday. I don't know why, but that's the way I read it. Sure, if you could play it. Like it's somebody who's super grumpy. All right, let's do I Want to Be Yours. Yeah, Wonder Animals, I got it. Did you know he was annoyed? Because it definitely sounded like he was annoyed, right? It's not just me. Was that an alternative version of, it was me just making up stuff. That's what I meant. You meant it nicely. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Hey, 13 Fox. I was giving grumpy vibes? Yeah, I guess so. Probably. I mean, it's early. Can I play Aria Math or Wet Hands? Yeah, we can. Let's pull up Wet Hands. All right, and then we'll blast through these. Hey, Mr. Poppeter, how you doing? All right. Oh yeah, Killer Queen, I'll pull that up too. Smiley. Start cooking, nice. Nothing better than like nice warm food after a run, after you've been running and then you cook the food. It's so nice. I pulled up Duet. Hey, Mark Zuckerberg, I work for you, remember? Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie. I know that you banned all those people for those extremely offensive guitar memes, but now we're okay with memes and humor. So I had to let you go, I'm sorry. Guitar is kind of a mid-beta instrument, but sorry. Potato. Yeah, I got Maya Beanie pulled up right here. There's Maya Beanie. Here's a little bit of prayer. Play the violin like a guitar today in music class. Nice. You are the Mango King. I am the Mango King. I don't know why I read that thinking you were like doing a David Bowie quote from The Labyrinth. Do I have a favorite child? No, I don't have a favorite child. I think all my children are pretty awesome. Okay, all right. Guys, don't worry, we're doing a lot of stuff. Jojo, yes. Hey, Kinsman, why don't you tell me which sonatina and stop spamming? W Stream, thank you. Appreciate it. Again, Your Lion April, can you play it? Do wrong. I like it. Is that a song request, or are you just saying that I'm playing wrong? Because, I mean, it can be either. We can pull up Your Lion April. All right, hold on. Let me play a little more Wet Hands for the Minecrafters. Of course, Wandering Animals. There's a teaser trailer of SBR. I don't know anything. Beethoven, Don't Tempt Me with a Good Time. It's a song wrong. Okay. People like go into just speaking in code very quickly in chat. It's not that hard to type full sentences on your phone, or at least coherent ones. And if I sound like a boomer for that, that's because I'm probably that type of age. Yeah, we can do Undertale. What do you want to hear? Domino Fun. Can I play Rush East, Sirens of Mississippi? We'll probably do that on like a amount today. And I'll probably try a different style too. Should all type in Morse? You can. I'm not going to be able to understand you. Yeah, we can do the 1812 Overture. I just have to get it in my ears. That's one. I don't know why in my head I always forget what that sounds like. She keeps a Moet and Shannon in a pretty cabinet. Let them eat cake, she says, just like Marie Antoinette. A built-in remedy, a Khrushchev and Kennedy. Anytime an invitation, you can decline. Caviar and cigarettes, well-versed in etiquette. Extraordinary nice, she's a killer queen. Gunpowder gelatin, dynamite with a laser beam, guaranteed to blow your mind. Anytime, recommended at the price, insatiable in appetite. Wanna try? How long have I been playing piano for? 28 years. Search Arjit Singh. Do you happen to have a canon as well? I do not have any canons, I'm sorry. Please don't, you might break your fingers. I've played Rushy many times, we can do it. Why are you here? Why is any of us here? Tomato brother? Oh man, we've got Tomato in chat. That's pretty amazing. Do I play virtual piano? I think, is that like a game or something? Because that would be, the answer would be no. How much did this car cost? Yeah, I don't really care. I got it for my birthday. My kids insisted on me getting something. That kit was like 170 or something. It was expensive. It was like a little too much money, to be honest. Because it's a big kit and it has a motor in it. So you can Bluetooth to it and drive it around. It was too much money. I left the store and I'm like, I should return this, I should return this. And my kids are like, Dad, this is so awesome. I was like, okay, fine. How old is my piano? It is over 100 years old. At this point, it's actually closing in on 120 years old. This is duet. Any tips for starting up a piano stream? I love what you're doing, Jacket. Yes, let me finish this and I want to give you some tips. But honestly, you should join the Discord because I try to tell people all the time how to actually figure out the internet. And that's literally what I do for a living. And unless people are paying me, they don't listen. It's so weird. Yes, I actually can do Rushy Domino. It's not a very hard song. That's the dirty secret. If people keep telling you that Rushy's hard, they're lying to you. Okay, here's from Your Lion April, and then we'll do some other stuff. Lemon is out. Have you done Rushy or Crashy? I've done Rushy. People keep saying Crash-y. Let me look up what Crash-y is, because it looks like that's something that new people have made up. Can I play Crash-y? Let's look at what this is. Oh, Crash-y is actually really easy. That's actually really easy. We'll do Crash-y. How does that one even get a grand piano into the thing? Okay, all right. Let me answer these two questions because second time asking to play the Aviary Village theme. What? It's not easy? There you go. Crashy. Done. Did that look hard to you? Because it wasn't. Was it annoying? Yes. Can I do Golden Hour? Yeah, Esther. Yeah, Domino Fun. We can do Golden Hour. But let me, you'll come back, Mango? Good. You subscribe to my channel? Thanks, Daniel. Look at this. We got two fruits getting along, tomatoes and mangoes. I knew that version was just the neurotic version of Rushy. Yeah, it kind of is. Am I Tony Stark? Being Iron Man would be pretty sweet, but even if I was Iron Man, would I tell you? Jingle Bell Rock? Wow, that's early. You haven't heard Golden Hour for 8 weeks? Well, you're going to hear it soon. Okay, let me get into the two things. Wow, totally forgot your username. Hold on. Jekkett. Jekkket. All right, so what you want to do is with the live stream, this is what I would say. I really struggled with live streaming until I realized that you have to go on a platform that is trying to push out the live streaming. So if you look at it, there's only two platforms right now that are actively trying to push live streaming, and that is YouTube in the vertical format and TikTok. I'm sure there's others, but off the top of my head, in the big ones, those are the only two that are actively pushing out live streaming. And then what you want to do is you want to have something unique that you're going to be able to pull on that is going to allow people to engage and want to stay. So for me, I basically can sight read anything. Like there's other things I can do on the piano that are cool, and there's other things I can do, but that's the main thing. Good night, dude. You're so cool. You deserve a lot more. Oh, thank you so much, Sins. Nice arms, Ryan. Yeah, I mean, trying. I was doing deadlifts the other day. Ooh, I do got a nice tricep pump. A little pop there. Hey, Game Tap. Love from India, Krishna. Mary had a little lamb. Play Aphex Twin. That's not very specific. I don't really do non-specific requests because it's just hard to do that. Love from Egypt. Awesome. That's sweet. Okay. I got a battle WZLF. He has a piano too. Nice. Hot cross buns. We're just doing all the classics. Okay, so so Twitch does not promote your content when you're a small creator. Now, this is what I would say. If you were just trying to go after live streaming, if you want to just build an audience, you should probably do short form content. If you just want to go after live streaming, this is what you should do. Before your live stream, for at least an hour, you should be going to other like-minded, like you're doing right now, like-minded live streamers, and engaging with them. It's a pain, but basically you can start to pull a community in. And then over the course of the day, you can comment on other live streamers' channels of around your size. Because guess what? They're going to get curious, and then they're going to subscribe to your channel, or at least like your channel's content. And then over time, it's going to all pull back to you. Gary Vaynerchuk has a lot to say about that. It's kind of his idea. He has a lot of crazy, stupid things to say too, but I don't even think he'd be offended by that. What does a chord progression mean? Okay, a chord progression is a progression of chords, meaning you're progressing through. You know, think of it like a video game. You're leveling up, you're going somewhere. Oh, Curly Sue again? Yeah. Let me explain chord progression, and then I will totally do that. Thank you so much, Natalia, for the donation. Oh yeah, we'll pull up 1812 Overture. I need to listen to this too. Can I show you? Yeah. So let's say we're doing Autumn Leaves. How many days did it get to 8.62 subscribers? I mean, I've been on YouTube since 2008. But in terms of like consecutive days, I don't know, maybe 5 years. It may be 15K before the end of the year. I think we can, if I stay consistent, we'll hit 15K before the end of the year. Actually, my back of the envelope math said 18K with just the growth that we're having right now. Okay, so that is a series of chords, but we want something more. We mean something more when we say chord progression. Oh, you're asking deadlift max? I have kind of janky weights. So I have one nice set that I have on my rack, and I do that for squats and bench. But then I have a set of the 1-inch bars, you know, the really, really tiny bars that everybody bought, which they don't work very well. And I have a bunch of random weights from my father and my father-in-law. And so I slap literally every weight on that, and it gets up to 335, and then I lift that in pounds. So 335 pounds. That's basically what I've done. I think with practice, I could probably get close to 400, but I also deadlift weird because I almost always do Romanian deadlifts. Okay, so a chord progression is a very intentional set of chords. It's chords that work with each other to go somewhere. So we have A minor, D7, G major, C, F sharp minor, sorry, F sharp diminished, B, yep, you are correct, gamer, E minor. Yeah, Romanian deadlifts are where you try not to bend your legs. So it all goes into your hamstrings and your lower back instead of allowing your quads to assist. And so that's pretty much what I always do. Okay, now, why does that chord progression work? Because it's in fifths. Root movement is a huge, huge, huge thing. Yeah, Shattered Iron. Yeah, I could see how that would help. So when you have your root movement, circle of fifths is one of the most common. Fifths are the strongest root movement. Seconds, half steps are another very strong root movement. Thirds, not very strong root movement. How do you know a chord progression works for a song? For two reasons. One is it's establishing the mood or whatever you want it to be. And then second, if you're matching it with a melody or whatever, the melody has places it wants to go, and the chord progression also have places it wants to go. And they work best most of the time when they end up in the same place, if that makes sense. So there's a lot of confusion. I'm in the camp that believes stiff-legged deadlifts and Romania deadlifts are the same thing, but there's a camp that says stiff leg is when you go from the floor. So technically I'd be doing stiff-legged deadlifts, and Romanian deadlifts are when you go a little bit higher up. Anton Webern has beautiful chord progressions. Oh, the troll. The troll. All right, here we go. Here's Curly Sue theme. I see that my wife has gone to her burner account. For like 3 to 4 months, give me some tips and trips. Yeah, we're doing everything, Queen Razzie, today. I told everybody we're gonna do requests still, but in much slower than we typically do, because I wanna do more talking and play more of the requests. Just trying out something different. A game started in 2004 years ago. Did Roblox really start in 2004? Yeah, it's undercover, exactly. Hey, Bunty. Handsomer to Mark Zuckerberg. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'll answer your question, random Gangsta Doge. And I want to answer Chopin's question about moving pianos. We're going to do a little bit more of this. How long have I been playing piano? 28 years. Come on, are you going to load the page for me? You know, it wouldn't surprise me if he actually was, because if you know anything about Mark Zuckerberg, if you watch any of his interviews, I think he's he wants to learn a lot of stuff. Like I watched one where he was talking about bow hunting, and then he's doing martial arts. I think he's in that period of life that he really wants to learn a bunch of stuff. Anyway, I got to do my op research. Ask Meta AI how to interact with humans. Yeah, he's still awkward in interviews, which is kind of crazy, considering how long he's been a public figure. We'll do Rushy at 100 likes. Absolutely. We're going to try a different tactic on this. Did I learn piano on my own? No, I had a teacher. Was the first song I played on piano? I have absolutely no idea. That was a long time ago. Okay, so the way that you get a grand piano into a house is actually quite interesting, and I think it's a worthwhile thing to talk about for 2 seconds. Thanks again, Natalia, for the donation, by the way. A grand piano, of course, is too big to fit in the door, right? And then you flip it over on the side. So you take the legs off and you flip it over on the side onto what's called a piano board. And the piano board, you then strap to it. And the cool thing about a piano board is now you actually just gave your piano handles. So now you can carry it wherever you want. They're still pretty heavy, but that's really what happens. And so in some ways, not entirely, but in some ways, I don't think people realize you don't become a multi-billionaire like Mark Zuckerberg unless you are a force. You are just a force of a human being. You can say whether or not they're a good human being or a bad human being. Personally, I think that's not for us to judge. But yes, you can't do that. Yeah. Moving pianos is tough. What if it's too tall? There's no way for it ever to be too tall because you don't put it on the key bed. That would make it be possible to be too tall. You put it this way. Let's talk about tips in general for piano and then specifically hand independence. You're Mango? I like it. I'm Robert. Hey, Daniel. Who else has moved a piano? Oh, that's awful, Bunty. Here's Aviary Village theme, and then we'll answer some of these hand independence and other questions. You definitely can't play the piano. Have you ever tried? That's sad. Yeah, I do like Chopin enthusiast general idea here, actually. I think Baroque is very underrated for developing hand independence. Twinkle Twinkle Star Little extreme version. Carol the Bells. Oh, Dreams. All right, we're gonna take a little brief detour and look at some pieces that we did. We have fun over at the Discord. We did a little composition contest in a week. And so we've got Chopin Enthusiast entry, which I'm going to just play because it doesn't look like it's too incredibly challenging. Looks nice though. Let's try it out. All right, here is Chopin Enthusiast entry. Oh, by the way, the composition was about kintsugi, which is the art of where they take those bowls in Japan and they break them either by accident or on purpose if you're trying to do the, just make a piece of art. And then they glue them together basically like with gold. So you get these really pretty bowls. But the whole idea is philosophically, it shows that, you know, when something breaks, it's not broken and just worthless and to be thrown away. It's about being rehabilitated and made into an even more beautiful thing. So anyway, here is Badly Written Nocturne by Chopin Enthusiast. I like all the major sevenths. Oh, there you go. A little slower. Do I know the song Take Me to Church? We could get into that. We're doing some compositions that some people in my Discord wrote first. Cluing TikTok in to what's going on. Ooh, I like that chord. Beautiful. Beautiful. Love it. I don't know why, but grand piano looks better than that. Some stuff to perform in college. You're a beginner. That was gorgeous. Really, really nice. All right. We're gonna listen to Chirogs, then I'll play mine, and then we'll get into requests and we'll get the energy rolling. I've never had a gym trainer. AI music, AI will replace you. Dianu, no, I'm going to replace other people with the help of AI. I'm going to make a whole lot more music with the help of AI. That's how AI actually works. There's still a person behind there. There always is. There always is. So that's Chirogs. I like it. I like it. I've got a weird, crazy piece. I did actually play it a little bit because I was making a video about it last night. I burnt it to be silly on the video. But anyway, this is the second time I've ever played it, so we'll figure it out. So I wrote this without ever looking at it. The goal was to really get this dissonance, heavy dissonance, and then resolve it. There you go. All right. Is that Scriabin Opus 75? Yeah, it's very Scriabin-esque. Oh, thank you. NV, glad you're enjoying it. AB, you got to be more specific. Am I back from tour? Yes, I am. You look like a piano player, but your hands gives off lumberjack vibes. Yeah, it's my lovely genetics that I probably was destined to be some manual laborer in the South. But then my parents decided to move to the North and, you know, take up white collar existence. So. As a teacher, can you tell what do you recommend to your two T's of practicing max hours per day and how patiently or concentrated effort to put into the task? Okay, not to get on a tirade, but honestly, I have stopped really trying to tell people how much they actually should practice. And the main reason why is, in modern times, I can tell you definitively you're not practicing enough. It's kind of like if you watch people who talk about fitness stuff, and all the YouTube people talk about overtraining. But then all the actual fitness people go, that is a myth. Nobody actually overtrains. And again, it's a similar thing with practicing. your life is so incredibly busy in modern times because of all the different things we're doing, right? You have 10 different activities you're doing. Then you're also watching Netflix. Then you're also on Instagram. And then you have all the social opportunities. A lot of times you're not actually spending as much time. Now, with all that being said, there's two very practical limits to how much you should practice. Actually, let's make it three. The first is the physical limit. This is a really hard one to hit. For me personally, it starts around like 6 to 8 hours, I would say. And I know that sounds crazy, but it's true because that's literally your muscles starting to give way. And the muscles in your hand and everything, like you can do a lot. You can absolutely do a lot. Hey friend, good to see you. Super Mario song in the castle. Yeah, we can totally do that. We're talking through things. The first is the first is definitely the limit of the physicality. Then the second is the mental limit. The mental limit is going to hit a lot sooner. And in my personal experience, it's about somewhere between 30 minutes to an hour on one specific task, right? You're trying to learn one set of measures. You're just sitting there with Fantasy Impromptu and you're just playing it over and over and over again, right? And then your brain starts to give out. I would say that's like 30 minutes to an hour, but here's the thing. You can do that on multiple different things in a row. So one of the things I used to do is I would do classical and I'd switch to jazz. Then I'd switch to pure technique and then back, right? And that can really keep that refreshed. And I would say max though, again, similar to the gym, which makes sense because your brain is what it is. You can switch exercises all you want, but after about 2 hours, you're just kind of shot and you just need to leave the gym. And it's very similar with piano or anything. After that, you're going to get into junk volume, exactly the same as a gym, right? So, Homelander theme song, I'm pulling up stuff as I'm talking. The final thing though, and again, it's such a good sort of back of the envelope way, back of the mind way of thinking about it, is similar to the gym as well. You have to make sure that you can come back the next day. And so that's the final thing I'd say, and potentially the most important one, Apurv. And so I would say a good beginner threshold is around 30 minutes a day. A good intermediate is probably an hour. And then if you're really serious and committed to piano, I would say it's around 2 to 3 hours a day. Preferably broken up in multiple times during the day would be a good thing to shoot for. Once you get over 3 hours, weird stuff starts to happen, and genuinely it may not be possible for you. Okay. Hey, Noobji, Swaran Jolly, where does a beginner start with the piano? Start with the letters. Start with the letters. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. Then you can do skips as well. D, F, A, C, E, G, B, A. How much efficient is it if we practice with a teacher and without a teacher? A teacher is significantly better if it's a good teacher. If it's a bad teacher, then it's probably even worse than having no teacher. But in general, even a mediocre teacher is going to be better than no teacher. It's like probably double to 4 times. It's incomparable how much more efficient it is to practice with a teacher than not. You hurt my back while deadlifting 110 kilograms in the 3rd rep when I pulled the slack left part of lower pain back. Oof. Ooh, that sounds so painful. Sorry for you, Shabham. That's why I always try to scale things up, but at the end of the day, you're living life, you're moving, injury can totally happen. Blue Bug, you are so obsessed with trying to defend Scriabin. I do agree, though. He's very not Chopin-esque. I asked a teacher to teach me improvisation, and she asked, "What's that?" Oh, that's sad. Man. My fingers don't want to. Swan Jolly, I really want to write my own, and I have written a decent chunk of it. Yeah, I'll see ya, Shubham. I want to write my own because here's the problem. They all have mistakes. They all have mistakes. What's the think is the most difficult to learn on piano? I don't know exactly what that means. But I use Faber personally, Piano Adventures. But again, third movement seems hard to me. It's not actually that hard. I'm just all over the place. You can consume all my content for free, sure. Yeah, so what you could do, Swan Jolly, if you just want to do it on your own, you're an Indian classical vocalist, I would totally think about just grabbing, you can get the adult Piano Adventures. It's a C sharp minor arpeggio, C sharp minor. And it's not even an arpeggio, it's a broken chord. Haven't spent much time in a gym, got construction muscles when I was younger, not sure what the weight of 1 pack of 3-tab shingles is, but I carried 6 packs of a ladder to a roof peak once. Oof, wow, that is crazy. That's a lot of strength. By the way, how do you play that song? Does that come from muscle memory or improvisation? That I know it. So honestly, I don't have as much muscle memory as I probably should have with a lot of things. I just know what the song is. So I understand the theory behind it. I understand it's a chord like this. It's C sharp minor, and you start on G sharp until you get to the G sharp. Then you go to G sharp major. The piano seeker, if your back hurts while playing piano, you should do 2 things, and you're not going to like either of the things I'm going to suggest. The first thing you should do, 3 things. I don't know why I always go to 3 things. The first is you want to sit upright and actually make sure you're engaging your lower back. It's going to hurt worse to begin with, so you may need to take a break. But you need to actually make sure your lower back's engaged. What most pianists do and guitarists is they're always hunching like this. And that just puts all this strain here, right? It's kind of a paradox. Because when you engage your lower back, everything stacks, and now all the weight's going through your butt to the chair. The second thing you want to do is you want to stand sometimes when you're practicing piano. Big, 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 big help. The third thing you want to do is you want to start deadlifting, by the way. That's my voice. Yeah, it is. Boxing teaches you to almost slouch and use your shoulders to protect your chin. Oh, I could see that because you're trying to minimize the amount of face area or minimize your body shape maybe. I don't know. No, you didn't miss it. All right, hold on. You're 1812 Overture obsessed. I appreciate your passion. Let's listen to a chunk of it. Okay. Trombone players love it. Yeah, it's a good one. Very, very strong. Marilyn Monroe, that's not her actual name. Do you know that? There's a whole Elton John song about it. Can I play by ear? Yeah, I can do both. Do I watch anime? No, I just have a bunch of mangas on my shelf. Another annoying thing I face is my shoulder hurts due to internal rotation while playing for a long time. So Piano Seeker, how much, and not to get super personal, but how much working out do you do? How much movement do you do outside of playing the piano? No, I'm not going to do the full thing. Halcyon song? Yeah, we're just going to start popping through and just playing random requests and talking. We're going into variety hour right now. Prioritizing new people, but I'll play anything. And of course, super chats. Is it a good idea to learn everything about chords first, and once you master them, start with adding melody? What do you suggest? That's a good question. Hold on, 2 seconds. Your song of the day has been fulfilled. Thank you, random user. Do I know the song Piano Man? Who doesn't know the song Piano Man? Halcyon song. Okay, yeah, so is it a good idea to learn everything about chords first, and once you master them, start with adding melody? This gets into kind of the theory of learning. It's cheaper than a teacher, unfortunately. I missed the context. Sorry, I should be paying more attention. What do you think about Simply Piano? No. Apps second. Always do apps second, TikTok. So try to pick either a book that you like, or YouTube tutorials. Use a real human for the first part, and then do an app as supplementary. Don't ever use an app, in my personal opinion, this is my personal opinion, don't ever use an app as your primary way of learning an instrument. I just don't think it's gonna go well. And again, maybe that's old school, maybe I'm a boomer, that's my personal opinion. Okay, Ash, this is what I think. Any YouTuber recommendations? So I would think about learning letters, then learning scales and chords, and then at the same time as learning scales and chords, start learning songs. And that goes actually to what I'm talking with Ash about over here that super chatted me on YouTube. Leisure Steve. You want to have your work, and I've actually made a couple shorts on this. You want to have your technique and your knowledge expand at the same time at a slightly faster rate than your desire to learn harder pieces. And so because of that, you always want to constantly be putting time in, but always be concerned with keeping your interest up. So if you don't keep your interest up, you burn out. You just totally burn out. So for Ash, like, you would want to learn a couple chords. Like, guitarists do this best. It's one of the reasons why I think guitar is such an addicting instrument, is people learn G, then they learn C, and then they get to F and they go, oh crap, that's a really hard chord. So what they do is they learn G and they learn C, and then they play a ton of songs that are just G and C, and that's it. So that's what I would say. Is it a good idea? It is a good idea to learn all the chords, but that's not actually how it works. You should just try to learn a potpourri of everything for the most part. Any tips on learning alla turca? Yeah, we can do that. Here's a Halcyon first. You appreciate the tips? Thanks, Leisure Steve. Sorry, I should be more attentive than I am to poor TikTok, but I typically have like double or triple the viewership on YouTube. Appreciate Leisure Steve. First time seeing you on your feed? Good. Pimp named 24K, nice. All right, we'll do some more of these. I do want to go over to Ronda alla turca and give some advice. Again, today's a little more of a teaching stream. I was actually going to go a different direction, but it just kind of naturally happened. So we're just going to stick with the teaching vibes. Can you play the guitar at the level I play the piano? Absolutely not. No way. Strangers in the night. Da 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 dee dee dee. I'll pull that up too. Pink Soldiers, Harpy Hair, Moonlight Sonata. I have to sing too. Oh man. Okay, we could do it. Moonlight Sonata. Do you want to do the first movement, the third movement? What do you want to do? Hi. Harpy Hair. That sounds like a weird. Piano Roadmap is a really good YouTube channel. I'll have to check them out. I'm not gonna lie, I'm terrible. You probably have noticed I'm all over the place, and so sitting down and listening to somebody like talk through beginner stuff, I should. Whatever part I want. Patches Through Violet. You can stop spamming Ebastano. Thanks, Saporov. So good. Here we go, Harpy Hair. We're getting through some requests. Play Ordinary. Bye. I like it. Yeah, we can do Summer of 69. Summer of 69. Diabolique by Prokofiev. All right, let's do a little bit around a la Turkey. Yeah, I can. Are you tripped out by that? Now make it more emotional with my hands reversed, Steffelson. Oh man. GXDL, can you play Lovely or Vivaldi? I mean, Vivaldi's got a lot of music. Lovely is a word. I'd prefer a lot more context than that. That would help. Okay, tips on Ronda alla Turca. The first thing I would say that a lot of people neglect is the left hand. The left hand, Summer of 68, I like. What about the Summer of 67? That's the real one. People neglect the left hand on Ronda alla Turca all the time. And what they need to do is they need to make sure this is even and you can hear everything and it's very, very quiet. I got Pink Soldiers pulled up. Canon D, yeah, we can do Canon D. And then this all fits in there, right? So that's my little quick tips on that. You could certainly join Discord and we could do a little bit more on it. Lovely, then just full song. Again, you're just saying words. Why does your things on the back look odd? I don't know. What are your thoughts on making a keyboard academy? I do like teaching people, but it kind of needs to be on my terms, and I want to make sure that they're learning good stuff. Lovely by, thank you, Ansh. Like again, I know it looks like I know every song ever. I really don't. I don't actually know every song ever. I actually know very few of the songs you guys request. It just is that I can sight read pretty well. I should really sing more jazz. I used to sing jazz a long time ago. Of course. I grabbed Lovely, by the way. I grabbed Lovely for you, GXDL, by the way. Steffelson's trying to cook some poetry over here. Hey, Tove. Hey, baby shark. Yep, canon. Yep, canon D. It is canon in D. Here's Lovely, Billie Eilish. This is what you asked for to begin with, GXDL. You're back from watching Skibbity Toilet? Exactly. We can do River Flows in You. You start at 6 years old. It's a good age to start. How am I doing all right? I'm doing all right today. How are you doing, Alberto? I'm playing Lovely right now by Billie Eilish. Looks like I work out regularly together. Your eyes do not deceive you. Thanks from WPBFL. Thank you, Sally Welsh. Soda Pop. Yes, I just played that on the spot. Yeah, we can do some from Hisashi. I'm being for real. For real about what? Firestorm, stop being a boomer, all right? It's all good. Let people like what they want. I love how Bluebug is just constantly giving us Scriabin facts. It's pretty awesome. How long have I been playing? I see you, GXDL. Changes? You mean Aussie? Rajveer? Nice. Yes, I understand GXDL. I do see it. I'm chatting with a lot of stuff. Chatting with a lot of different people about a lot of different things. All right. Moonlight Sonata. We're going to do a little Soda Pop. Ask for something that's kind of ridiculous. Oh, the Skibbity Toilet. Let's see what the Skibbity Toilet easy to expert. Okay, here we go. Here's from beginner to higher level Skibbity Toilet. Let's try it. I like how level 3 intermediate is just changing keys. Oh man, if you keep saying cringe, I'm gonna just keep it's literally started in B flat minor as level 1, and then by level 4 it was in B minor. It's like that makes no sense. Played my version of that. Oh, thanks. Here, let's go to level 5. This is expert level. It's all just octaves. That's the thing that makes it expert level. Firestorm. Okay, do you know how many viewers Skibbity Toilet has collectively? More people know Skibbity Toilet than Canon and D. I hate to tell you, but more people know Skibbity Toilet than Canon and D. Tony Ann. You want Icarus? We can do Icarus. Yeah. Yep, we can grab that. Brain rot is the worst. I don't quite understand why. Imagine your parents heard this. Alan Walker ones. Ansh, you just got to throw something out there. Oh, here's Soda Pop, just to drive people even more crazy. Okay, so you're about to tell me that Backstreet Boys and NSYNC wasn't brain rot? Because, man, Backstreet Boys and NSYNC were definitely brain rot. Bye, bye, bye. There's Icarus. Hey, Ryan the person. Oh, stuff's going well, Ryan. I've been streaming on TikTok a bit, but man, my YouTube is actually popping. I'm almost to 10K subs on there. We've got currently right now 30 people watching over on YouTube. Man, we need to hang out. We gotta hang sometime. I need to hit you up. Sweet. I've got lots of stuff in the works, and honestly, yeah, we gotta do stuff together. What's my favorite keyboard? Like in terms of ones you can buy or in terms of not? Well, okay, so there's vintage keyboards and then there's keyboards that are just, you can buy off the shelf. So in terms of vintage keyboards, like, I love my Fender Rhodes. I got an 88 key Fender Rhodes. Like, that is an incredible keyboard. But like, if they're asking like, hey, what's your favorite keyboard? Favorite keyboard I've played? Thank you, appreciate it. I should go on America's Got Talent. Those things are always rigged, okay? Jeff Draper, those piano skills are crazy, thanks. That was really good. Arabesque? Yeah, let's do Arabesque. We can do Arabesque. You are Rainbow Creeper Crafter. Awesome. Hammer of Justice? Yeah, we can do Hammer of Justice. Hungarian Rhapsody number 2? We can. Hey, Trello, hey. Have a good backstory and you can win? Yeah, that's what I should do. I need a Porv to write my backstory for me. Do I know how to play the xylophone? Not very well, but I can. You're right. The piano guy and me. What are you doing, Rainbow Creeper Crafter? I appreciate the hustle, but man, it is my channel that we're on right now. I do appreciate that, Rainbow Creeper Crafter. If you want to do what you're doing, let me give you some free advice. As much as I appreciate you being in here, if you're a Minecraft YouTuber, go around to other Minecraft YouTubers. You could do it when they're live, but honestly, I wouldn't do it when they're live. Unless they have really, really low sub accounts. I would actually do it when they're not live and comment on every single one of their videos. Comment on like 100 videos or 1,000 videos. At some point, Felipe, you absolutely can be a mod, and I'm not going to do it right now. We technically already have probably too many mods or around the right amount of mods for this amount of people. Yeah, I can pull up Spectre. Felipe's been a while on here for a while. Have I been interested in piano? No, I was forced to play piano as a little kid. And if you love your kids, you'll force them to play an instrument too. This is Spectre. You're about to have one in December, a kid? That's awesome, congrats. If I'm hearing that right. Poor soul being forced to play? No. not poor soul. Yep. Nice to meet you, voice in my head. Oh, I'm your voice in your head. That's cool. Okay. We got some list requests. List B minor sonata. Running up that hill. Here's some B minor sonata. I got Hungarian Rhapsody pulled up too. Pirates of the Caribbean, we could do that. Rushy, how many likes do we have? Through Patches. Here's Through Patches of Violet. Let's see if I can see it. Let's see how many we're at. We are at 90 likes. We can get up to 100 right now. If we get up to 100, I will play Rushy. How about that? Let's get up to 100. So you don't want B minor anymore. You want Hungarian Rhapsody number 2. Hey, Ken. Sorry, 10:12 in the evening here in the Philippines. It's raining, randomly scrolling, and while listening to you, you earned 1 sub, and that's me. Oh, thanks, Mark. Yeah, we can do Falling Down. We can totally do Falling Down. Beauty and the Beast. You want the Friska. Okay, all right. We'll do a little bit of the Friska. I don't know it very well because I never actually really practiced it, but we can mess around with it. And then we'll get to this part. All right. Yes, it is very hard. Do I know a YouTuber called The Do I Don't? Oh, thanks, Pink Spells. Yeah, Hungarian Rhapsody 2 is hard. I like some of the other Hungarian Rhapsodies. I like 1 a lot. I like 11's not bad. 6 is good. The song from Up, yeah, we could do that. Baj Tomar Alor Benu. Aren't every prodigies forced to perform in childhood? 100%. It has to be. 6, 3, and 10 I can play only. That's still good. That's totally good. 2 seconds. I was going to grab one other. Oh, idea 15. I'm going to grab idea 15 just to have as the music up. And then don't worry, we'll do it. All right, we'll do Rushy. Don't worry. Like you can play any song by ear, but with guitar. Oh, that sounds fun. We're going to do a little waltz into Rushy. I'm just streaming to TikTok as well. Final Fantasy X at Zanarkland, that'd be good. piano music. Yeah, we can do giant steps. Gino, pick something else. We already did Soda Pop. Pick another K-pop Demon Hunters you want to hear. All right, okay, enough of that. Saika, you gotta get more specific than that. I don't know that off the top of my head. The Exorcist main theme, we could do it. The verse, it's good. It's an emotional song. It's an emotional song for sure. Here's idea 15. Idea 22 gang. Have a good time. All right, I'll see you later. I'm totally not ignoring you, by the way. Here's Bajlo Tomar. What's my gender? Person? Human being? Valuable? I don't know. Don't want to start a thing. Solas? Imagine Dragons? You can call me anything, just don't call me late for dinner. That shows my age very well. Sure. He's not playing solas. Oh no! They're not playing the song that I requested 2 seconds ago. I'm just playing music. If you got a problem with music, sorry, I can't help you. Thunderstroke? Oh man. man. George, I like this shirt too. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I'll be praying for you. Inflammation really stinks. Thank you, Soul Design. Do I do daily streams? I do. Around 8 to 10 Central Time. In another life, I would have been a surfer and not had any kids and not had any responsibilities. But kids are awesome, so I'm glad I'm not in that life. I made your day? Good, I'm glad. Is that an Interstellar? No, this is Soul Loss. Kids are awesome. They give your life so much meaning and so much purpose. I highly recommend having kids if you are making that decision and you're a responsible human being. I don't want to just fully sign off on the whole kid thing and then get yourself in trouble. Hey, Beast Crow. Exactly. Exactly, Blue Bug. Yeah. Yeah, Fire to the Rain. Good old Adele. Do you always read music or have it memorized? It's all over the place. So I have played Back in Black a billion times. So you're not having kids? That's fine. Again, the Weezer lick. What is it? Something like that, right? Started playing Everlong on my piano because I do music at school. I got a concert on Friday for a school fair. You're honestly kind of nervous. Just keep on practicing. Just keep on practicing. Practice, relax. Make sure you eat a little bit before the concert. Do I have perfect pitch? I do not. You're on the right path towards YouTube success. Appreciate it, JD Gitek. Yeah. So I got really into actually pushing for it after I started having success teaching other people and having clients and working. And I'm like, I should just prioritize myself and have my channel be my main client. What other instruments do I have? Lots in the house. I have tons of instruments in my house. I have a violin. I've got trombones. That's really my wife's. We got a horn at this point. We got bass. We got guitars. We got ukulele. Yes, it is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure on the Self. What do I do for a living? Literally up until a couple years ago, I was always just playing music for a living. Does piano help you on romantic dates? 100% playing piano is a huge, huge, huge riz increaser, to use the modern lingo. I would fully agree with that. I think it's probably even more now than even when I was a kid, to be honest. I got distracted though. What do I do for a living? I used to just play piano and teach a bit. Now I also do social media consulting. I have no idea, Firestorm. Is a Riz language? It totally is. Totally is a Riz language. Exactly. So pretty. Thank you, Mila's Melody. If you are new, just put new before your request and I will try to get to it. We got about like maybe 30-ish minutes or so. But Apoor, I mean, hey, I trust Apoor. You look like Lewis Pullman. Google him. Randomly Googling stuff is a scary concept. How will they know if they're new? How will I know if they're new? I'll just play it by ear and probably mess up. Would you ever do tutorial breakdowns with hand cams? Maybe, but I don't necessarily, it depends. Very specific concepts, yes, but never really full pieces. I don't really believe in that style of learning. I'm not Italian. My heritage, I mean, I'm very much American at this point, but my heritage is probably mostly Scottish, a little bit German. What are you doing when to change? All right, don't worry, we're gonna get to these. You new, just subscribe to the channel. Happy birthday. I'll play it. Oh, Faded? Sure. I really appreciate that, Beast Crow. That's how it's gonna. That's how this channel is gonna grow. So. You want to play Commander with me? Oh, I appreciate that, Princess Boots. How it's done. How it's done. Done. Play every single K-pop Demon Hunter song request. I love it. Yeah, I haven't seen you before, Stuart the Doggy. We'll do it. How about we'll do Your Idol? Here's Happy Birthday. By the way, way a guy named Mark Zuckerberg is suing Mark Zuckerberg himself, that's ridiculous. Yeah. Let's pull up your idol. I don't know why I'm pulling it up. Thank you, Beast Crow. Yeah, sweet. Would love to hear about it. We visited Germany. All I saw was people wearing black up and down. I'm not gonna lie, sorry Germans, but your reputation as being fashion icons is under attack for sure. Rocking around the Christmas tree. I'll play what you asked for earlier, Christopher. Look exactly like your uncle? Interesting. Stuart, you don't need to spam, okay? I see your message. I see your message. I already did your idol for you. I'm playing other people's requests. If I'm being 100% honest, I may not get to you. Rude Buster, yeah. Because again, a big part, yeah, I have again your Lion April. Rhapsody of Paganini, sure. Yum, ba-da-da-da-dum, 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 bum. Where in the U.S. am I? Not to get in specifics, but in the Midwest. You'll play Il Vento d'Oro. What is my favorite song? I have lots of favorite songs. Oh yeah, I would never dox myself. No. You can't be too close to people. I mean, have I rizzed girls using instruments? All the time when I was single. I still rizz up my wife. That's what you gotta do. One Punch Man opening theme. Season 1 opening. All right, let's grab a couple of these. Yeah, we're getting through a bunch of different people. Here's Rude Buster, and then I'll do Again from Your Lie in April. Rock Win. Yeah, we'll do rock for you in just a second. When to change. We can do Attack on Titan, don't worry. I'm beginning to think you guys are a bunch of nerds. I'm not gonna lie. Nice song. Guess who's back? Hey, Mr. Gold plays piano. I remember you. I know. I'm just joking. Yes, and I do me as a compliment. Who am I? Who knows? Friends theme. We could do that. All right, there's a little bit of that. Here's One Punch Man. When to change. Pick tell me your rock request again. When to change. Nice music. Thanks. Attack on Titan. Here's some Attack on Titan. Ooh, Et tu tableau. Zidane Pro, don't worry. We'll get to what we're getting to. Oh, I want to play that. Have I heard the song Hadal Abek? I don't know if I have. Friends theme song. Do, 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 do. I'll be there for you. Do, 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 do. You're the biggest nerd here. Ouch. into all sorts of stuff, guys. Just be patient. We're gonna see this. We're gonna do this Attack on Titan song, then we're gonna do some Rachmaninoff, because everybody loves Rachmaninoff, right? There's some Attack on Titan. Favorite band? Do I know Turkish March? All right, let's do some rock. Here we go. Some good old rock and roll Rachmaninoff. The Sea and the Seagulls. Rachmaninoff's amazing. I love rock. There we go. Oh man, so good. All the parallel harmony stuff, all of it, it's so gorgeous. Oh yeah, 100%. Rachmaninoff, definitely, 100%. You up about equilibrium and math stuff? Hey, I'm probably gonna do like maybe 2 more things. I prefer new people in terms of requests. So if you've got a new request, throw it out there. Sure, we can do Ocean Eyes. Let's get one more, and then I will do those 2, and then I'll play an original, and we'll get out of here. Africa by Toto, by Crouton? Sure. Stereo Heart is a new request. I've already played stuff from you. Symphony number 5, we can do that. Okay, Firestorm. But I appreciate you. Bohemian Rhapsody, oh man. Okay, we're getting all over this place. The Undertaker, hold on, theme song. We got Africa by Toto. We'll do a little bit of Africa. Ocean Eyes. All right, I know I said 1 and like 2, and we're gonna do like 5. All right, here we go. What is tomorrow? All right, we're just burning through these real quick. This ain't tough. Is that a request? I don't even understand what you're saying. Sorry, I can't understand what you're saying. Let's skip to the part that everybody wants to hear. Bohemian Rhapsody, I did a little bit of it. We're just burning through a few different things. Here's Undertaker theme. Man, everybody's going in. Chemistry was up there for it. Yeah, stop spamming. Stop spamming. All right, here we go. Here's Ocean Eyes. And then I'll do an original and be out of here. By the way, good news on the original front, on the vocal original front. Probably in the next, I don't know, month or so, I will start releasing singles pretty regularly of new original stuff or remastered original stuff from before. So, just letting you know. The new season of your game? Cool. Hey, KSA Warzone. All right, I'll see you work on your prelude. When it's done, you should post a link. You could really use an editor on what? On most of your videos, I'm sure I could use an editor. If you know one that works for pennies. Is that Ocean? Ocean Eyes. Ocean Eyes. C418. I'm the content creator. Yeah, okay. Just giving some friendly advice to people, because I'm guessing most of you potentially would like to try doing the whole content hustle. Perfection is the enemy of good. Perfect is the enemy of good. And many times you just need to get stuff out. That's a huge, huge part of the content game. And so if you're trying to wait until a video is good and edited, then you're going to have trouble. The other thing I'm going to tell you is just because something is well edited has no bearing on whether it's going to do well on YouTube. A big problem with YouTube in general and with getting done on any of these sites is when you make something, you put it out there and people judge it in the first few seconds of that video. So if you want to spend some time editing, edit the very beginning of the video and get that really good. And that is something I probably should do more on the long form videos. But honestly, the truth is YouTube is going to give it chances, and then people on YouTube are going to click on it because of the thumbnail and the title. So if you look at metrics and analytics on the back end, what you realize is editing a video makes zero impact on whether or not it's watched for the most part until you have a successful title and thumbnail. Once you have a successful title and thumbnail, then you'll see, people stop tuning in 30 seconds in a minute in, and then you go, okay, maybe I need to do more editing. But ultimately, if you're not getting people to click on the video, it does not matter how good the video is edited. So anyway, this is one that I played a lot of times. It's on Spotify on an EP called Dancing For You. So if you haven't followed me on Spotify, there's going to be new music on there soon as well. So definitely follow me there and listen to some new cool music. I was alone before I met you. Seems so long ago. Life was one long rejection, like a kidney on the wrong side of town when I didn't know you. Couldn't be more confused. Then you came around. Reality is you and me. Come close and show me your love. If I'm down, just wear your crown. Come close and show me your love. You liberate and celebrate. Everything I have is yours. My heart and soul, in you I'm full. Everything I have is yours. Can't tolerate my ego. It wants to be alone. By rights, you should have left me. It's too hard to think about when you come close to me. It helps me to see the world all around. Reality is you and me. Come close and show me your love. If I'm down, just wear your crown. Come close and show me your love. You liberate and celebrate. Everything I have is yours. My heart and soul, in you I'm full. Everything I have is yours. Let's see. Name of the song. That song is called I Was Alone. This is especially for adults. Nin Zero, I like that, by the way. I already played again, William Douglas. I played it. It already happened. Look like Mark Zuckerberg. Yep, it's true. The intro image matters. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it matters a lot. Yes, I am 35. It's true. All right, take it easy. Oh, it's all good, William Douglas. Take it easy, everybody. Like, subscribe, follow, do all that business. It really does help. Peace out, everybody. Thanks so much for everything. You can go on the Discord too if you want specifics in terms of just answering questions and all that business. All right, peace out. Bye.